Hey there, team. Hey, it's week number 4. Week number 4, 4 more to go until the big day. Can you believe it? Well, this is another high volume week for most of you. For some of you, it might even be a race week because we come into our taper here pretty soon. So just again, depends on your training schedule. So make sure you check with your coach or your training program to make sure that you're following their particular philosophy on how to handle these last 4 weeks or so. Typically, I like the 4 weeks out to be a pretty high volume week and pretty intense because after this weekend, we're going to basically get into your taper. I want your legs really well rested going into race day. So this week I want to talk about the bike and tempo work and time trial work, lactate threshold work on the bike, and how important it is even for your long course racing. Again, by improving your lactate threshold heart rate, you'll be able to hold a higher level of output even at that aerobic endurance pace, which you'll be doing the iron distance at. You won't be doing it at lactate threshold heart rate, let's put it that way. But by raising the ceiling, you'll be able to go faster even in that aerobic endurance pace. So we do incorporate intensity into your training program for the bike, and that's going to be done at least once a week for most athletes and up to twice a week for some of you more experienced athletes, keeping in mind, of course, that you have intense swim workouts and also intense running workouts that you're doing. So you have to balance everything as a triathlete. Typically, a good workout for a long course triathlete are longer extended reps with short rest. A favorite of mine would be 3 by 10 minutes, 3 by 10 minutes with about 3 minutes rest between each rep. And those 10-minute reps are done somewhere around your lactate threshold at a cadence that you'll be able to manage on race day. Somewhere in that low 80 RPM range is typically pretty good for most athletes, say low to mid. And the short rest interval allows you some recovery, but not a ton. Again, one of the great things about this type of workout is that you see tremendous benefit from it, but it doesn't break you down to the extent that you can't train well in the days following, and that's really important for any long course triathlete. So that once a week workout, I like to schedule this intense workout oftentimes on, say, a Thursday, and then sometimes I'll bump in another bit of tempo in a long ride or as part of a long ride, so there's a little bit more fatigue in the legs when trying to go to that next level with the higher heart rate. Of course, it's dependent on the athlete, and again, listen to your body, be intuitive, and if your legs aren't responding, then you know that you have to back it off. And if your heart rate isn't getting up to where you want it, that means your legs are probably too tired to allow for that to happen. So you might need to back it down, come back another day, and then go back at it. Believe me, you won't be losing fitness by backing down, okay? Sometimes that's the best thing you can do. Too many athletes get in their head that every day has to be a hard workout, and that's how you get yourself into trouble, okay? So don't play that game. So incorporate that tempo work, high volume week this week, monitor the gauges. As I always say, take good care of yourself physically, recovery, stay off your feet as much as possibly can when you're not training, eat well, plenty of good quality protein, plenty of carbohydrates, all these different things that make a big difference in the end and get you to race day healthy and in great shape. So that's all I have to say today. I hope you have another great week here. Again, if you have any questions or you need anything, please shoot me an email. Otherwise, I will get back to you in about a week, and just keep it going. We're almost there. See you later.